Hi, my name is Don Lee, and I've been with Project Healing Waters since 2008, I believe. Can't remember the exact date, but and I've been weaving for past eight years, and I have come a long way. Actually, I had a great two gentlemen, my mentors, who helped me greatly a lot. Their names are James Lebanowski and Joe Richter, and they were the great volunteers for the Project Healing Waters and helped me greatly. So basically, this is part here is called jigs, and sometimes we call them looms, but the jig is the proper name. And the way the threads are loaded, because we go like this, and I put one here, and this is very critical right here. Try to stay in line with the other threads. Put it down, and you cut it. Then you put on the next threads, and so on. And it's very critical right here, lining up threads right here. Back here it doesn't matter that much, that's not that important, but here is a very critical point. It has to be lined up perfectly, and it has to have a certain tension to it, and we go on, so and then after we completed one line, or whatever the color threads requires. Let's say it requires line 18 to 30, and once I finish that, then I put a tape over it and secure this line right here, and we give it a one spin. Then we go next color, and so on. That's how basically threads are loaded into the jigs. Once we get the image, we download it into the computer. And we have this program called the PictoWeave. We upload it into the program, then we design whatever the image is, we add colors to it. Once we complete that, then we print it out the form. This is the printout we get. Then we follow the line from, let's say, from line 1 to 160. And each line has numbers on it with the different colors. That's how we go by. Right. Basically, this is the image I'm weaving on this blank, and this image is covering almost 360 degrees. It's very I only have about a quarter of an inch from one point to the other. So it's a very difficult process. But that's how we go. That's how we do this. And let's say I'm at line 189. It calls for the color white, number 8 to 10, which is I got 8, 9, 10. These jigs has the numbers, each slot. It's a five slots increments right here, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, so on. This particular image, it requires 120 threads. I'm working with 120 threads, and that is white. And the red, I'm dealing with about 117 or 16 threads. And the blue, that's about 105, I believe, threads. So, okay, all right, let's see. Line 189, that's where I'm at. So I go by here. If I look at this line here, line 8 to 10 is white. Line 11 to 14 is red. And slot 15, which is right here, I pull this out, it changes the color to 15. So I pull this down, and I go here in the colored red, from the 15 slot. I pull it over, and I give it a little pull there, and wherever the kink is in here, it will pull down. You'll see it when it jumps. Okay, then I go here. I can have all the threads I want on this side, but I cannot have more than one thread on this side. And the line 16 to 21 is white. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 is white. Then of course for color change, which is line 22, slot 22, I pull this red thread down and I go to 22 on the right side, right jig, and I pull this white thread out. I give it a little gent, as you can, I don't know whether you can see or not, the red thread, it's jumped a little bit because there was a little slack there. When I pulled it down. So then put it there, I put in 22, and white 22 goes over here, and so on. These are some works that I've done. This is a dragon and two fish right here, and a dragon.
Unbelievable.
And this was the most difficult weave I've ever done. And actually, to do this, I used the jigs I have here, and I didn't have enough slots, so I had to add another 50 slot jigs on this side. It was difficult. I mean, it was. And this is the diamond. I mean, a snake head, and there's an eagle with a flag, and that's in the Marine Corps emblem. And let's see, this is a samurai that I did. Project Healing has helped me greatly. When I'm doing weaving, I forget all about issues that I have, mentally, physically. When I'm sitting here doing the weaving, I forget about all my pains. My depression is gone, my anger issues not there. My mind is totally concentrated on this. Yes.
So it's been very therapeutic for you.
Very, very therapeutic. I'm really grateful to Project Healing Waters for giving me the opportunity to do this. So, yes. Again, I just want to thank you to my two mentors that I mentioned a little while ago. Thank you again to Project Healing Waters.
Thank you, Don Lee.
Thank you.